So, I've made this little experiment with my so-called neural network. That's a multi-layer perceptron. The experiment is very simple. It's just the neural net is just trying to figure out if I'm in front of the PC or not. So, when I'm in front of the PC, the number 1 appears here. When I'm not, it's 0. That works for okay. So I made a video showing this earlier, but to explain how I built this whole thing, I make this video. Sorry about my English. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone in English. So let's close this one. I made this tool, you can say, capture data, where you just insert the values you want here. For example, in this example I made, if I'm not in front of the PC, I have the values hard-1 encoded like this, like the first element means that I'm here, that I'm in front of the PC, and the second one means that I'm not. Okay, so it's either true or false, but hard-1 encoded. So if I'm not here and I wanna capture this data, I'm just write this. I'm not here. This is an example that I'm not here. So capture. The tool will show that I have one entry in my data set, and it's empty. The city is empty. I'm not in front of the PC. And if I'm in front of the PC, I can capture another data. Okay, why it's black and green, why it's gray, not green, gray, why it's gray, and why it's blurry. Actually I transformed the whole image to grayscale. So it's a computer vision thing when you first process the image to obtain information about it. So I turn it to gray and turn to grayscale, and then I apply a Gaussian blur to it with a 5x5 kernel. Okay, that's the whole thing this tool does. So right now I have 2 entries on my data set, and this is the last one. It's for debugging purpose, so I can save it. If I hit S, I save the X's and the Y's, the entries and the labels. To capture new data, it's C, the letter C. Every time I press C, it will capture. Okay. So after that, I made another tool that is this fit data. Well, it will actually load the X's and the Y's as a JSON format. JSON. Okay. So, and it will create a new neural network with the parameters that I showed. The size of the inputs, the hidden layers, number of nodes in the hidden layers, number of outputs, the learning rate, and the iterations. So I just fit the data, and when the network is trained, I'll save it. I'm not gonna run it because it takes a really long time to yeah, let's run with 1 iteration. For that too, I like to have the console open. Fit data. after the model is trained, it will save the neural network, and after that I can just get those files, those x's, those y's, in the neural net, and load it into my test data. Okay, it's not here. I changed the paste test data. So here I have my tool that was the first one you guys were seeing when I first started this video, test data. Yeah, it's making predictions right now. It's capturing the image frame by frame and running it through the neural net and predicting if I'm here, 1, or if I'm not, 0. I'm not in front. That's it. I'm really sorry about my English. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone in English. It's kind of broken, but it's okay. I think you guys were able to understand me. That's it. I will upload this code to GitHub. If you have any questions, you can talk to me. Thank you a lot.